Enlightenment means at one. So I think often we think of enlightenment as being, at one with all there is out here. But when I was thinking about it, I was thinking, I think there's another side of it, which is at one in here. Because a lot of what I find with my coaching clients over and over and over again is they say, well, I want this, but there's this part of me that says that, and there's this part of me that says that, and there's this part of me, and there's all these different competing parts within ourselves for the will of what we actually want, right? And usually one of those biggest competing parts I find is fear in some form, right? Fear and the ego always wants to keep us smaller and doing what is familiar, right? Because that's easy, that's safe, that's an easier thing to do. So enlightenment to me is twofold. Not only is it at one with all there is, but more importantly, I don't know, also at one within ourselves. Because the more we can be at one within ourselves and begin to have all those disparate parts of us come together in one unified way, the more powerful we can make our will and make things happen that we want to have happen, to make experiences happen. And when I'm saying that, I'm definitely not saying controlling outcomes. We're not controlling. What's the word? Intending, creating the experience that we want to have, right? So how do we use our will to create enlightenment? Well, let me say that I have a couple of working assumptions first. First off, number one, that we, all of us in humanity, are on this planet to heal ourselves. There's, wounds, past lives, who knows? I think life is a journey of healing if you so choose it to be. Again, that's our free will. We can choose that, or we can choose to not heal and continue to be in the pain. My second working assumption is that we are all on the planet for a divine purpose. And that part of that divine purpose is we each have a piece of the puzzle. All of us are incredibly important. The more we can get to that place of oneness within ourselves, the more potent we can be out in the world in creating the world that we want, as well as creating the lives that we want. My third working assumption is that everything that happens is perfect. So that doesn't mean that everything that happens is good necessarily, because I've had lots of not good things happen, but we're absolutely perfect. It was exactly what I needed. It was a lesson. It was something that needed to happen for a reason. Sometimes I know the reason, sometimes I don't, sometimes I figure it out, sometimes I don't. So how do we use our will to create enlightenment? Well, the first way, I would say, is using our will to create or to increase our awareness or our consciousness. Because the more aware we are of what's going on, the more we can tune into our thoughts and listen to the tapes that are rolling in our head, right? Because that's a lot of what's going on unconsciously that's then driving our behavior, driving our choices, and is what's hijacking our free will. So the first thing I would say is set the intention. So if you want to do this, set the intention that you want to increase your awareness. That's something that you desire. And then let it go. Because the setting of the intention is incredibly powerful in then creating the circumstances where that's going to begin to manifest, if you're paying attention. The second thing is to notice your thoughts, and not only notice them, but challenge them. Challenge those thoughts that come up.